Hello, viewers. I want to use this opportunity to advise you, give you the advice that I wish someone told me when I first came into Europe. If you are here newly in Europe, I believe you should be hearing different things from different people saying that Italy is not good, France is better, Germany is better, Holland is better, or Netherlands. And that would make you want to run away from Italy. That is a trap. A lot of people made that mistake. Immediately they came into Italy, they ran away, they ran to another country thinking they would get their documents there. But after spending years over there, they came back to Italy. And Italy being so good, so accommodative to immigrants, still accepted them. And most of them got their documents back in Italy. So it is a waste of time going to another country thinking you will get your documents over there. I would advise you as you are in Italy, be patient. It takes patience. We know that the system is slow. It can be slow sometimes, especially if where you are, there are no jobs there. I understand how difficult it may be waking up every day without doing nothing. But I assure you that is a good opportunity for you to go to the school. The language school is very important. So while you are in the camp, in the reception center, you owe yourself the ability to learn the language, to attend the school. That certificate called A1 A2 is very important for you. Try to get that certificate, okay? Because you will need it for your character de sojourner. You will need it to get a better, when you want to convert your documents to the long stay permit, you will need it. They require your certificate, language certificate, which is A1, A1, A2 certificates. Also, your time in the camp, you have to use it to acquire skills, especially if you are in a place where people can learn different things. For instance, in the province of Rome, there are courses you can do for free. They are sponsored by the government or charity organizations. But if you are in the village, there may not be such courses. What you have to do is to focus on going to the school. You focus on that, learning the language, that's just all you have to do. And you have to be patient, very patient, until you get your documents. See, staying in the camp is like a scholarship, okay? It's like a scholarship. What you have to do, you have everything in the camp. Everything is being given to you in the camp. Life outside the camp is difficult. Although it's advice, it's a way forward. Nobody wishes to stay in the camp forever. So you have to get your certificate, A1 certificate. Another thing I wished they told me was how to save. A lot of you, once you start working, you start sending money home. It's good, but where you live is your home. Most of you will not, after you've lived in Europe for long, you may not want to go back due to how your country is. Inflation everywhere in the country, in your home country, Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia, in Africa. So I will advise you, as you work, save your money, because a time will come when you will want to buy a house. That should be your goal, to buy your house. It's not difficult. Once you are working and you are saving your money, you see that once there's a point you get to, you can't be paying rent. Of course, you know how difficult it is to get rent. So leave your money in your bank account and save. Keep saving. If you are able to save 6,000 a year, times 5 years is 30,000. With that, you can get a house depending on the location. You can get the house depending on the location. Okay? You can take loan. With that 30,000, you can take 50,000 loan. You get a good 3-bedroom flat for yourself. Okay? That is the advice that I wish I was told. I wish I was told. While you are working, you came here newly and you are working, try to save. Forget about sending money. It's good to have something home doing. But sometimes your children, even the children you have here, I doubt if they will go back to live in those houses you may want to build in your home country. So try to make savings here and buy a house so that you'll be free from rent, because it's difficult to get a rent. Okay, it's good sending money home. I want to make it clear. It's good to send money to your people, okay, but you have it at the back of your mind to save the bulk of the money here. You can always use it, okay? So you can, of course, help your people, your family back at home. That's good. So, but have savings to buy your house here where you will live, Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain.
You can do this.
Another advice I would give to you is don't spend your money on liabilities. Car is a liability. If you are wise, the things you have to do with your money should be things that will bring money back to you. Most of us, or most of you would want to buy the latest phone. After 4 years, that will become a liability. Okay, the first thing is house. I will tell you the plain truth, because shelter over over your head is a big asset, and it keeps increasing. Car, unless you need a car for your job, because some people that live in remote areas, they cannot get a job without a means of mobility. So for those ones, their car is not a liability because they need it to get a job. So the car in that asset, in that sense, is not a liability. It's an asset through which they get their job. Unless in that sense, you can get your car in order to get your job, in order to get to your working place. Because some employers, if you don't have cars, they cannot employ you. So in that sense, the first thing you do is to get your car. Your car will lead you to your next job. Okay. But if you can get to your working place using the public means of transport, there's no need going for car. Okay. Later on, that can come. The first thing you should have to think about is something that will add money, that will put money into your pocket, something that will give you shelter, and that is house. Okay. So these are some of the things I said I should tell you to help you survive here in Europe. I hope I've been able to at least give you some ideas. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe to this channel, guys. I'll be bringing up a lot of videos, a lot of informative videos, educative videos. Please subscribe, give me thumbs up, okay? Ciao.